I didn't have any hilarious bit to open the podcast with, so I turned to ChatGPT and said, what's a hilarious way to cold open a podcast? ChatGPT said this, in brackets. Brad, can you kind of help act out some of the action as I describe it?
Absolutely.
So in brackets, it says, ambient sounds of chaos, footsteps, rustling papers, and doors creaking. Host, in a panicked voice. Wait, did we start already?
Wait, did we start already?
Who hit record? No.
No.
We need to redo that.
God, we need to come on, we need to redo that.
Also, where's the script for this episode?
Also, where's the script for this episode?
We have a script, right?
We have a script, right?
What do you mean we don't have one?
What? We don't have a script?
Another voice in the background, muffled, shouting, there's a goat in the studio. Who brought a goat?
There's a goat in the studio. Who brought a goat in the studio?
Okay, everyone just act cool.
Okay. Everyone, just act cool.
No one mentioned the goat. We're professionals here.
No one mentioned the goat. We're professionals here.
Sound of goat bleeding. Good timing. Host, now calm, suddenly switching tone. Welcome back to another episode of Podcast Name.
Welcome back to another episode of Ghostrunners podcast. My name is Brad Ellis, and it's going to be a great episode here. I hope you're having a great week.
Where today, we definitely didn't forget how to podcast.
Where today, we definitely didn't forget how to podcast. We have our script right here.
And there's absolutely not a goat standing next to me.
And whatever you think, there's absolutely not a goat standing next to me.
Let's jump into it.
Let's jump into it.
This sudden burst of chaos, followed by a nonchalant transition into the show, would grab listeners' attention and make them laugh right off the bat.
Well, guys,
look in the mirror. Are you dying laughing?
If you're driving, take that rear view mirror and check it right on yourself and say, am I laughing right now? So, Timon, click the laugh track just in case no one else is laughing.
Forget how to laugh? This is what AI could do for you.
Working on it.
Hey,
I think it's just applause.
Forget how...
Yeah, we don't have a laugh track, do we?
I don't think so.
Clapping is laughing with your hands. So
Yeah.
So that's it.
So if you're scared of AI, I'd say we got a few years.
I think we're okay. Yeah.
Yep. Good job, you guys. Good acting.
Thank you. I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking ground, Ghostrunners podcast.
Timon, you look sad, and I think I know why. It's because you got kicked out of the Guillotine League.
Oh.
Yeah, just a... I cried myself to sleep that night.
I figured. I could tell you were into it. You know, it'd been 4 weeks, and you hadn't made a roster move, not even switching anyone in and out of your lineup. And I was like, man, this is a guy who loves his team.
This guy
he loves his players.
It's like, hey, if you play fantasy football, you will get into fantasy football. It's 100% proven, and you showed that.
Yeah.
Keenan Allen's out for 3 weeks. Timon's like, this is my guy. I drafted him, and he's going to start for me.
Yeah.
I don't care. Wheel him out there.
He has potential.
Yeah, I could see it. He's been around for a while.
I saw something in him no one else did.
Yeah. And it did not work out. But you made it further than some people who really like football.
I really felt, I was like, I should have gotten out first. I was like, just the fact that I'm sitting in here not doing a darn thing and people are losing, I felt bad.
Did you? Yeah.
Kinda, yeah. It was just like, yeah, especially people that like actually were trying and like just got, unfortunately, just like a bad like lineup.
Yeah. Now we know. Also, the thing is it wasn't even like your lack of like altering lineups or anything. That's not even what cost you. It's kind of just like how fantasy works sometimes. Like you had good players and they just had a down week and you got knocked out. Because I mean, without making a single change, you easily could have made it halfway in the season. I feel like
that's what makes the Guillotine League so fun. Is that every week you're nervous. Like even if you're like, I know my team is like. I had one of my leagues. We're in both leagues. One of my teams did really, really well this past week.
Yeah, you had 220 points or something.
And next week I could easily have half of that.
Yeah.
With the exact same players. Like, we don't know. So it's really fun.
It happened. There was a funny pattern in both leagues. Whoever got the #1 overall pick scored the most points in week 1.
Okay.
Which is a pattern we saw. I think it was Alexis Jordan and then Samuel Sin. And then both of those people, I think, are now out. I know Samuel Sin is out, and Alexis maybe like got second to last 1 week or something. And there's like how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah.
It was a funny little pattern.
Just don't get too cocky.
I think Alexis is still in it, but she had a scare.
Okay. The Guillotine League comes for us.
It was benign.
Let's talk about the Chiefs game just a little bit because we haven't done all-time quarterback, and I don't think we're planning to.
Yeah.
Just in general, so Chiefs played the Chargers last week. They were down 10-0 for a good part of the game.
First quarter.
Or two. Yeah. And I was watching at home with Bo. I was trying to watch like the games before while he napped, but he did not nap. He came out and wanted to watch with me, which is fine. We laid on the couch together. It was a sweet time. But then eventually he started getting ants in his pants, started touching all over my face. I said, Bo, you got to stop touching my face.
Yeah.
And then
Chiefs game comes on. He's got Nance on his pants.
He's got Nance in his pants.
Jim Nance.
Well, yeah, no, not like that. But like, and so then I was like, hey, Bo, like you need to go sit in your own chair. Like get off of me right now. And you know, he's trying to watch the game. He's trying to like be involved. And so he kept asking me the entire time we were losing 10-0, are the Chiefs winning yet? Are the Chiefs winning? And I just kept trying to be very patient with him. Meanwhile, Patrick Mahomes takes out the ACL of one of our best receiver, the best receiver in the NFL yards wise so far.
Yeah, people are saying it might be one of the worst like 10-second stretches for a quarterback of all time. You throw an interception, already losing, and then you tackle the NFL's leading receiver on your team and potentially tear his ACL.
Super frustrating. You know, everyone's bummed. Chiefs are losing. One of my cousins in the family group chat about the Chiefs is
I got beef with this cousin, dude. He's so negative.
Did I tell you about this?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, Chiefs chances for 3-peat are over. Mahomes has lost it, and you know, too many injuries. And of course, I'm just frustrated. This is the same cousin that like 3 years ago was like, I'd take Joe Burrow over Patrick Mahomes right now. I'm like, shut your like all the frustration I have.
He lives in Kansas City,
and he's a huge like he claims to be a huge Kansas City Chiefs. Anyway,
it's an odd way of cheering on your team.
Super annoying, super frustrating. So I'm frustrated with that. And then you know, in our friends group chat with me and Jake, Scott, Isaac, Harrison, Peter, whatever, Luke Hoagland. Scott's getting a little sarcastic and whatever. And finally I can't like, so I got this, my cousin complaining over here, Bo asking me every 5 seconds, are the Chiefs winning? No, they're not winning.
No,
but
losing. Daddy's hitting the money line.
They're losing. Yeah. No, they're losing, Bo. They continue to lose. And not only are they losing this game, but they might be like struggling the rest of the season because we don't have any player. And then I got Scott over here. And so finally I just have to get frustrated with somebody. And who do I take it out on? My best friend in the world forever, Scott Peck. And I'm like, Scott, how about you stop being so I think I said, Scott, I love how sarcastic and negative you are all the time.
So fun to read.
Yeah, something like that. And I had to apologize later because I was like, I shouldn't have done that. It's not your fault. It was the circumstance around me. But then Catherine gets home from an errand with Hattie. They're watching the game, and we complete this 60-yard pass, something like that.
Mahomes' longest air yards of a throw ever.
Yeah, and I went nuts. You would have thought we won the Super Bowl. I was standing up, high-fiving Bo. Like he probably still is a little bit sore on his hand. Like I was like, "Let's go! Let's go!" He's like, "Are the Chiefs winning yet?" He's like, "No, but they're better." So anyway, it was just this very exciting time.
Did you hear the stat they said on the broadcast that when Mahomes is down exactly 10, he's 12-0?
Yes, and I heard that was actually not true.
Oh, really? Nance got his pants on.
Something like 8-5 or 8-4, but still like a pretty amazing, like he
fun
comes
stat
back
in the moment
all the time. So anyway, that's Chiefs talk.
Remember that whole thing, because when we do our new segment later, I have something to say about that.
Ooh, fun.
Something to say about that.
So yeah, it's been fun watching that and watching the Royals with my kids. Like
you've been watching baseball?
It's been fun. It's fun when our teams win to watch stuff with the kids. Because like Bo and Hattie still don't understand baseball yet. Like almost every time the ball goes up in the air, the players catch it.
Yeah.
You know, like, and so, but to them, it's like, are they going to catch it? Are they going to catch it?
Let's see. Drop it.
And you know, if they catch it, Bo's just like, yeah, let's go.
Routine fly ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, dude.
Oh, he's so pumped. Oh, he's so excited. Like
that's fun. The anticipation.
Yeah.
It's right to him.
And I'm trying to kind of narrate along with it. Like same with football. Like, okay, let's see if they get past the yellow line. Oh, they didn't. Okay, good.
That's good for us.
That's good. We stopped
them. Defense, but if we were on offense, we would have liked that.
Yeah, exactly. So, like I know that the Royals are going to catch this fly ball, but I'm like, oh, is he going to catch it? Is he going to catch it? He caught it. Okay, it's 3 outs. Now we get a bat. You know, whatever. So, yeah, the kids really like watching baseball because I think they understand it a little bit easier.
Good.
So
that's fun.
It's been really fun.
I think kids is a good reason to get back into baseball. Probably you're playing it, you're watching it. It's
and
nice.
Bo, our best player for the Royals is Bobby Witt Jr. So now he's like, Bobby, come on, Bobby. It's sweet.
Come on, Bobby.
So
Hit it.
Hit it, Bobby. Anyway, you teased last episode. Do we want to just get into this life-altering news?
Life-altering announcement. So, do you guys even know what it is? Do you have a hunch?
I don't think so.
Hunch. No. A dog. You're getting a puppy.
No, he was an organizer. What's funny, I think I forgot to mention this last episode. When I was putting the blindfold on Rachel, she already thought she was getting a puppy. And then a dog did start to bark, like from a distance. She's like, I knew it. I knew it was a dog.
I knew it wasn't a wolf. It was a dog.
And then she gets in the house like, okay, it's color coordinated. Where's the dog?
Yes, this is
Dogs are colorblind, so I don't.
Yeah.
How's this help?
How does this help the dog?
Life-altering news. No,
I guess he'll live somewhere else.
Yeah, I have guesses, but I don't want to say them.
Yeah. So I have decided that I will not be doing any more stand-up comedy with Trey.
Oh, that was going to be my guess, but I was
Really?
like, what if I say that? And then you're like, no, actually, I think I am going to
No, wasn't going to say that yet. No, this has been it's been a tough decision to make. And
Yeah.
before people even jump to conclusions, I haven't really thought too much how I want to announce this. But nothing's wrong with me and Trey. In fact, I would dare to say we are better than ever. We got a great thing going on. We're still loving Correct Opinions, loving Mood Swings. Just kind of a business decision. And we've talked about it a little bit before, but it just it's a lot of travel. I mean, if you asked me 5 years ago, like, hey, Jake, you have an opportunity to live on a tour bus, see the country, go to Australia, Canada, probably Europe this tour to do stand-up comedy. Would you want to decline that? Like, what? Why in the world?
Yeah.
I would never.
Yeah.
No, this is exactly what I want to do. But now that I've done it, 2 tours, it just feels like something that, at least right now, it feels like the right decision.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's no way of knowing for certain, but it just, on one end, it feels good. Like, at least it's my decision. You know, it'd be one thing of like, no one's really laughing.
Hey, we don't really want you here.
I think I'm going to stop, or like other people are asking me to stop. So at least there's an aspect of it. Like, at least, you know, it's far from like, I went out on top, but at least I went out with them laughing.
Totally.
I went out with the mission being accomplished.
Yeah.
There's a second element of this that Rachel and I always talk about. Like, I can always come back to stand-up comedy. Like, this doesn't feel like a thing like Kanakuk, where it's like, if I want to do this, I need to do it while I'm 23 and don't have much of a career going.
Right.
Where stand-up, it's like, so many successful comedians are in their 40s, 50s, 60s. Like, your sense of humor doesn't really leave you. Maybe I'll come back to it. One of the big aspects of making the decision was, out of all the different ventures I have, what do they call it? Things in the fire.
Coals in the fire.
Coals
Irons
in the fire. Irons in the...
Stokes of the irons.
Stokes in the bike.
Stokes of the fires.
Out of all the fires, this is probably the one that's like the worst ROI of my time.
The coldest.
Yeah, it's the least hot. It's like a barely yellow
The
flame.
cobbler's ROI is never in the fire.
Yeah.
If you're gonna eat the frog, make sure the cobbler's ROI is up to snuff.
Yeah, it's hot. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you spend so much time on tour. Like,
yeah, and I feel like this year especially, I started to notice how the breath of fresh air, the relaxation, and not even relaxation, but like the accordion unfolding when I had 5 days to be at home. And it wasn't like cram a full week of work into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because I'm leaving early Thursday morning. Like, it felt so nice to be able to accomplish things with 5 days. So, just you look at Correct Opinions. Wow, that's... I make money off that, and that takes 2 hours a week. Yeah, that's great. Mood Swings. We shoot once every 2 weeks, making money off of that. You know, that you compare all these things to being the opener of a stand-up comedy tour. And it's awesome. When I'm on stage, when I'm performing, it is so cool, and it's so fulfilling, and I love going to the lobby afterwards and seeing all the ghosties. But, just you get to a point. Never thought I'd have to make a decision like that, but it's like, I got a lot of fun, good things going on right now. And so...
yeah.
Even though it's something I thought I would never do, you get to a point. So maybe I will regret it. Maybe I won't. But I know, at least I think I know, I won't regret doubling down and spending more time on Friday Pickleball. Maybe someday in a future episode, I can get into the details, the financials, and everything. But I think most people, if they looked at my situation and they looked at it objectively, they would say, yeah, this is where you need to put your efforts.
Because you're not crazy passionate about stand-up comedy. You're not like,
That's
I
another
was
thing.
born to do this forever. Like,
I've been telling people that kind of privately for a while now. It's like, I don't know if that's what I was put on this earth to do. And not to say that I was put on this earth to make pickleball videos either. You know, I think we're all trying to figure it out. But when I think about, all right, that tour is over. We're going to post the stand-up special soon. Now I have nothing. I'm back to the drawing board. I have to create a new 30-minute set. I don't get excited about that. I'm like, gosh, I got to find 30 minutes of new material.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so daunting and so scary, and I hate memorizing it, and I hate being nervous. And there's one argument to say like, hey, it's good to be pushed out of your comfort zone. There's also an argument that's like, I got a pretty good life. I'm really enjoying all the other things doing. None of those make me nervous. None of these are really, really hard.
Sure.
So you could split that and look at it two different ways. But yeah, it's like if I'm not fired up to do this,
yeah,
maybe it's not. If the passion's not there, if the money's not there,
yeah,
maybe I'll just put this on hold for now.
I love it, man.
So,
and if people want you to do private shows or gigs specifically, hey, if you want Jake and Brad to come to your hometown, we'd love to.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, exactly.
One-offs are different than going on a 100-city tour or whatever it is.
Yeah.
That
was the one thing that I had trouble letting go of was like, man, now that I've done 3-4 years of stand-up comedy, now that I've started to really figure it out a little bit better, now it feels like a dumb time to quit. Now that I've figured out how to like write a joke and communicate to a lot of people effectively at the same time, it feels wrong to like not utilize those skills. So the goal would still be to speak to people from a stage in maybe different capacities, maybe still stand up, which leads me to kind of an exciting thing. I've hired someone. I haven't told you about this, I don't think. And I've hired a ghostie.
Okay.
Who I'll give you each a few guesses.
I think I know the answer.
Already without even me saying anything? All right, give me 3 names. I'll see if it's.
I don't know. I don't know her name. I don't remember her name. Do you think I should know her name?
I think you should know her name.
Oh,
who are you going to say?
Fun. I thought you had hired. Do you want me to tell you what I think you hired?
Oh, I forgot. That one girl.
Was that not her?
I forgot about that.
Okay.
Hey, we'll see. I forgot about her. I screenshotted it so I could find it later.
Okay.
But iOS 18. Where are the screenshots?
Where in the world are they?
Time and I were.
Totally. I've updated my phone. Yeah.
Time and I were talking about this before you got over here. iOS 18. Not that many changes.
But the
Photos app is worse though.
Oh, bummer.
And then that's a common thing. Like, I hate the new update. I'm normally not like that.
Photos app is worse by quite a bit now.
Yeah. It's tough to get around. I don't like videos. I don't like the way you scroll. It pinches it in. It's now smaller. I can't watch a full screen video.
Yeah. Dumb.
What the heck?
Zooming in on photos is different. Now it barely zooms in.
Yeah, you double tap and it just like slightly fills the screen. Yeah. It's stupid. Yeah.
Some
Apple,
things you
if you're
don't mess
listening.
with. Yeah.
Photos app.
Okay.
Off limits.
So what were we? Oh, okay. So somebody you hired. So it's not. Is it this job though?
Yes.
Do you want me to give it away, or do you want to like be the one to say it?
I don't even remember what the job was. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought it was a virtual assistant.
Yes, a little bit.
Okay.
Kind of. Which I don't know if that's what I'm hiring for exactly. Basically, wait, do you have any other guesses? And I'll just say it.
Jillian Crosdale.
Fun guess? Incorrect.
Should be fun to randomly get your name told right now. I don't know. Michaela Helton. It's not her.
Fun guess. Jumping out.
Jabia.
Yeah. Her name just kept coming to mind because I see this job being like 3 different things. For now, I want her to be kind of just like, you're going to send 50 emails a month to Christian colleges and large churches pitching me to come speak or perform whatever, MC for them. And then you would be in charge of like setting appointments, negotiating everything on my behalf.
Sweet.
I looked back in 2022, I bought the email address, or I started paying for the emails, booking@jaketriplet.com.
Oh, perfect.
I don't remember doing that. Looked in the email. There's a draft of like a sample email. I don't remember. It's like someone did this for me. I'm like, when did I do any of this? Anyway, so that's step 1. If this starts to go well, then I think we ramp it up. I would love for Janelle, someone to just like run LinkedIn for me.
Yeah.
Like you manage it all. You create you and ChatGPT together.
Yeah.
Recreate like the post on LinkedIn. Just like the 7 things stand-up comedy taught me about entrepreneurship. Coming up with things like this. And then lastly, it would be like, hey, I'd love to do more like corporate speaking gigs where it's not necessarily branded as stand-up comedy, where they're expecting some lousy talk, and then I come in and like make it really funny. And I was like, who knows me better than anybody? My family.
Oh.
Who knows me better than anybody after that?
Jumping.
My closest friends. Once you get down a little bit, then it's like, oh my gosh, Janelle Vignelle.
jumping out.
But I was like, I think I want to hire from within Ghosties because they've heard us so many stories over the years.
Yeah.
So when it comes time to write a talk that's like, I don't know, let's find some bullet points. Let's find some themes in my life. It seems more fun to hire from within a Ghostrunners listener.
Yeah. That's genius, honestly. I think that's so fun.
Thank you.
I love that.
And so for all those three things, I was like, I just can't get Janelle out of my head.
Okay.
And part of what she does for a living, I feel like she would do a good job,
Yeah.
like managing this, hiring the, whatever.
She's not overwhelmed easily.
She's good.
She's good.
She's wicked smart.
That's fun.
So anyway, there's that. Hopefully I answered maybe some of the questions that come to mind. Everything's good with me and Trey. I talked to him and he totally understands. He understands more than anybody, probably.
Yeah. I think once you get married, it made a difference how different it is to be gone versus at home.
Yeah.
Because before it's like, okay, yeah, I can do my work away from home.
Mm-hmm.
That's not that big of a deal. But now it's like, there's something different than just the house that I'm in at home.
A little bit of a husband guilt. It's like, I'm gone a lot.
Sure.
And if Rachel were to come with me, it's living on a bus with 8 other dudes. I don't know if she really wants that either.
She's always said 7 max.
7 max.
Yeah. So.
So.
No, it's awesome.
Anyway, do you have a life-altering announcement?
Nah. I don't think. Well, what was the one that you were telling me, Timon?
Knack.
The one that you had that I was telling
Yeah.
you? Bloodbath.
I was running a little bit late today. I texted the boys. I was like, I'm sorry, guys. It was a bloodbath here this morning at home. Just the
Bloodbath's a funny word.
The kids were, it was just a rough morning with each kid had something just individually like, why are you doing this? No, they're not supposed to be like this. Just eat the banana, whatever. So
That was really funny when you said Maria Emsch is a saint.
yes, dude.
That's so funny.
Because anytime it's like, okay, there's a woman out there that did this with 8 kids.
And what's crazy is she's never been overwhelmed.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. She's actually. Yeah.
Wait, are you joking?
No, yes, I'm joking.
Oh, okay. Well, because I feel like there is like I don't know. I think I would love to like, sounds weird. I would love to study your mom, but like, I don't know. Like there's got to be a quality of somebody that's like, if we're doing this 8 times, like either they just embrace and like love the chaos or they can just not be stressed or I don't know. Like,
I don't know. I think we've just like every day we're still figuring it out. And she is, I don't know. It's just like, just do what you got to do. I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know if she would have like a secret.
No, I'm not. Yeah. But there just seems like there's some, and I think maybe Catherine would even disagree with this, or maybe I'm disagreeing with myself, but like, I don't think it takes like a superhero. Moms are awesome. Moms are superheroes. But at the same time, it's like, I don't think it takes like this certain kind of mom to have 4 kids.
Yeah.
Because Catherine definitely got overwhelmed with 1 kid and 2 kids and 3 kids and now 4 kids. Like we all get overwhelmed, but it's like, but at the same time, there does feel like there's some moms out there that are like, yeah, that's just how it is. And we're on time. And oh, by the way, we baked muffins for you. And yeah, we did this really fun Pinteresty Halloween craft. And, let me post about it on Instagram now. It's like, how I can't even, get a caption out on Instagram before 4 of my kids like hit me on the face or whatever. So
My favorite superhero, Mama.
It's National Superhero Day. Oh wait, it's just Mother's Day.
It's a photo of Mama. Mama of 4, my superhero.
I like the Superman symbol, but instead it's just an M.
It's an M.
And underneath it says Mama.
Mama.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't need Tony Stark. I need a few more mamas.
Mamas.
Mama's night.
Anyway, life altering update is that we're going to Napanee, baby.
Napanee, Indiana.
Yeah. And it's going to be awesome. And you guys should come.
Remember, we get 100 people. We put T on C.
T on C, baby.
Go
And
crazy, Scorsese. C.
Team. Very good.
Thanks. Thanks, you guys.
Yeah, we're coming to Napanee, and that's because we want to go visit our friends at Main Street Roasters.
Yep. All I ever drink is Main Street Roasters. I have it for breakfast. I have it for lunch. I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll have some. It's how much I love it.
Fun fact, Odette Jennings claims that her parents, I think, some relatives would wake up in the middle of the night, drink coffee, and go back to sleep. And I would say that's ridiculous. I don't believe you, except she's from Louisiana, and I believe any crazy thing that she says because I'm like, they're different out there.
If there was a ranking of states based on weird rituals you've never heard of, I feel like Louisiana would be at the top.
And she said it with that Louisiana accent that I'm like, you're not lying to me. You're telling me. She's like, yeah, they get up at 3 a.m, they drink their Main Street Roaster, they go right back to bed.
Yeah, like Louisiana, I think they're like the only American state that gets really into like Dias de los Muertes. I feel like they really like putting babies in pastries.
Big time.
And then they'll wake up in the middle of the night and just do weird crap. There's probably a lot more.
I hope they wake up in the middle of the night and go to mainstreetroasters.com
And shop.
Order their bobs, their big old bag of beans.
That's right. You can get 90% of full price if you use the promo code GRKC, which I hope you do. And yeah, if you're enjoying Main Street Roasters, if you live up north, come join us. October 26th.
Yes.
We would love to invite you out. We're doing a meetup there. Me and Brad will be there. All the details are on our website, Ghostrunners.life. But
Ghostrunners.life/MSR for Main Street Roasters.
A little shortcut for you.
I forgot. I ran out of beans. I'm never going to do that again because you can subscribe. You can subscribe and they'll send them right to your door on time.
That's nice.
So go to mainstreetroasters.com, GRKC, 10% off for everything on their website. Every single thing. So we love them. I'm really excited about Napanee. It's going to be great.
Napanee.
I haven't been before, and so it's just going to be a special time. But
it's just probably going to be a special time.
I'm not saying we're doing blanks of the week right now, but I do want to talk about a poultry that I have real quick.
Okay.
It's getting out of hand. I think we've all experienced it to an extent. The Instagram secrets, quote unquote, out there where you have to comment something in order for them to tell you what it is on the posts.
Oh, is this the people who have like bots running their like comments and DMs and everything?
Yes.
Like, yeah, comment now and I'll send you the podcast right now.
Right. Like it's like, hey, this recipe was amazing. Like you want this, or, oh, I figured out the best schedule for this. Comment, with this, or like whatever. I saw some the other day, I'm in parent algorithms now. And so it's like, these shoes are the best shoes ever. They're dupes of, whatever. They're only this much. Comment shoes and I'll send you a link. It's like, what are you gaining from me? Like, are you really getting this amazing list of, Instagram followers from comments like that? It just kills me, dude. Like,
I know. It's one of those things where like, I'm sure it's helpful. There's a reason people are doing it. I'm sure there's something algorithmically where it's like, if people are DMing you, they're more likely to see your content. So it's only going to up your views, up your engagement. It creates more of a sense of community. Like it's all good things, but it's annoying.
It's annoying.
I want to know the recipe now.
And maybe it's like an affiliate.
I'm not going to comment that. That's embarrassing.
Also crazy. Yeah.
I'm not going to comment cornbread with my verified account. Cringe. That's chug.
That's very chugga chug chug. Yeah. So anyway, it just kills me. And I've never commented.
Yeah.
I don't think. Not that I can remember, at least.
Unless Dax Flames come out with an e-course and says,
I'll buy that.
Comment and enroll and I'll send it to you.
See, but he wouldn't. He'd be smarter than that to do something else. Because, it's just, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like anything about it.
That's good poultry.
Yeah, it's just a frustrating. I understand to an extent if you're trying to like build this thing, but this shoes thing, that's too far. You went too far with the shoes. That's when I wrote it on my notes. Is like, just say this is where I got it on Amazon, or send a screenshot, or whatever it is. Like
so shug.
Shoogy. Yeah.
Shoogy.
So
a lot of pickleball creators doing this thing.
Oh, everyone. Yeah.
Comment discounts.
Yeah.
Comment. Yeah. It's all over.
Even what is the artist Jake, like JVKE?
Oh yeah.
Big fan of his, but he does the thing like I'll send you a snippet of the song. It's like before he releases it, like comment blank. I'm like, I don't want to.
Maybe you should spoof it in some way and like make it a very obvious, like make it like a Taylor Swift song, like, loving this song right now. Comment Taylor and I'll tell you who it's by and where you can find it or something like that.
Yeah. What are ways to kind of parody this? You make them comment a really long phrase
or something really.
Type out on it.
Comment your biggest insecurity.
Yeah. They have to say something like that would get them kicked off of Instagram.
Right.
Like some like pro, I don't know, Russia propaganda. Right. Comment this in Russian and it'll be DM'd to you today.
Comment Diddy below. Yeah.
Comment North Korea, Diddy, Kamala, Epstein.
Yeah. Just get flagged for every single thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, it just kills me. I'm done with it. I'm not playing that game. I don't like being played. I like playing.
Yeah, don't play me.
Don't play me.
Yeah.
I play you. So
I'm with you. That's good poultry.
Yeah. Anyway, just wanted to talk about it.
Timon, it's time. Impromptu shmores. What's our category?
Oh no. Wait, do you have one?
Not necessarily. No, I didn't have one yet.
It's impromptu.
Because I was gonna say, what if he's been doing this too long? What if we give you you say the letter and he gives us like
the category starts with C.
Crunchy.
Crunchy.
Oh, Brad, you decide the order. You dominated last week.
Okay. I'm gonna go Jake, Timon, Brad.
Okay.
I'm going last this time.
Okay.
Crunchy things.
Hey.
The Mount Rushmore of
Hey.
crunchy.
Mount Rushmore of crunchy.
Okay.
I'm going to go. Oh, what brand is it? The Nature Valley.
Oh,
Nature Valley
yeah.
granola bars.
Okay. That's good. Good. Good
Just
1-1.
so crunchy, so dry. Half's in your mouth, half's on your lap.
No, half's in the bag, and then you throw it back later.
Yeah, you shoot it back.
I used to think those things were basically vegetables. Like I was like, this is so healthy for me.
No taste.
Oh no, I loved them. I thought they tasted great.
Oh.
You don't think they taste great?
No, I thought you were going to say that's what you used to think they were like
No, sorry.
barely anything. And now you're like, oh, this is great.
No, I thought it was like, I'm so healthy by eating these things. And now I think it's like, they might as well be. They have lots of sugar. Yeah. But they're so good.
All right, Nature Valley bars.
Good. Time?
Okay. I'm going to say potato chips.
Oh,
Okay.
snap.
Can I
Not
say
getting too
chips?
crazy.
Wait, can I say chips?
Did you say chips
I
at the
did say
beginning? Or?
potato.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Chips is
Chips.
good. Chips is good.
I think you had like that 3-second window of like,
Okay,
I'm not.
cool.
Yeah. So just chips.
Great.
Straight up. All right. I'm going to go peanut butter. Crunchy peanut butter.
Oh, crunchy peanut butter.
Crunchy peanut butter is awesome.
Okay.
And then I don't know if I'm going to get this one second time around, so I'm going to go for it now, even though I don't know if it's truly a round 2 pick. Seasons changing. I love crunchy leaves.
Ooh.
Been on some walks recently.
Brad's going to win again.
Oh, no. Been on some
good.
walks recently, and the leaves are prime crunch right now. We haven't had
prime
any
crunch.
rain in a while, so they're crunching.
Okay.
Hattie's been riding her bike on the curbs. Crunch, crunch. So good.
I mean, that's where they got the word from the. It says
It's an onomatopoeia from the sound crunch.
Anyway.
I'm going to say that certain type of snow that when you step on it, it's like.
That's good.
Dude. Yeah, like packable snow.
Yeah, snowball snow.
Yeah.
Snow is awesome.
It's like the same,
Yeah.
kind of the same noise as when like, one time I saw a video of someone like chewing cornstarch or chewing some kind of like powdery thing. Just like,
And it's that
I can't
sound.
make the noise. But
I
yeah.
know the sound of like stepping on it. It's a unique sound.
Yeah. Anyway, crunchy snow.
I wonder, you know how they call it Foley, I think, is like the sound effects guys. I
Oh.
wonder how they do that for snow.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun, maybe it's the cornstarch
It's
or
a good vocab word, Foley.
Foley.
I love that word.
Similar term. Do you know what it means? ADR. Tom, you know what ADR means?
I know what it means. I can't think of the acronym.
Oh, I have no idea what the acronym is.
I don't know.
May I push my button?
Yes, you may
Okay.
push your button.
Artificial.
It's just the like redoing dialogue voiceover.
That is it.
In, like, a
a lot of
movie.
times in movies and shows, like they didn't, they thought they were getting clean audio, whatever. They go back and they're editing it, like, it wasn't as crisp as we wanted. Can you just like come in for a day and just redo certain lines
Fun
of dialogue?
fact: the entire old Disney movie Swiss Family Robinson, all ADR'd because the winds on the island they filmed on, they filmed all on location. Everything was like such bad audio. They I think redid every single
Really?
Wow. So you have to go in the studio and match
at
it up
least
with your
everything
lips.
on the like island.
It was so
Wow.
obvious back in the day when they did that. They did it in Suits. I've been watching Suits recently.
I didn't notice it in
Oh,
the Swiss Family Robinson though when I watched it.
Really?
Pretty well done from what I remember.
It was pretty bad in
Good movie.
Suits for how like popular of a show that was. I was like,
Wow, I can't believe I didn't notice.
it was like a 30-second little monologue of Meghan Markle saying something.
And it was just like, oh, that audio is different than what it
I was like,
just
this
was.
is so bad and obvious, and like, like they kept showing like the back of her head,
Oh,
talking
because it
or
wasn't
something.
matching up very
Like this
well,
does
probably.
not sound like the ambient noise, whatever. ADR, fun fact.
ADR.
Okay,
All right, crunchy snow. I've got two, yes.
Yep.
I'm going to go with packing peanuts.
okay.
That's good.
Crunchy. One of the crunchiest.
Packing peanuts?
Packing peanuts?
You think?
At what
So
point did they
crunchy.
make the crunch? Like, are you chewing on them?
If you were to, extremely crunchy. If you were
Okay.
to break them up, wow, that was crunchy. That was
was-
loud and crunchy.
Yeah.
As they rustle around with
I'm
each other.
thinking of packing peanuts as a little more having a little more of a squish to them. Is that
Really? I feel
right?
like they're like
maybe I'm
hard
thinking of the wrong packing peanuts.
styrofoam.
Okay, then that is pretty crunchy. I was thinking of squishier things.
Jake gets more things ordered to him than we probably do, but
That's
I
true.
kind of with Tony on this one. It's a little more not nerfy, but like, I don't know. Yeah.
It's impromptu. My third pick is a woman from Seattle.
Ah, good one.
I just would imagine she's a very crunchy type person, probably
Kind of still, yeah. Whatever, go
like
ahead.
makes her own oats and has chickens and
Hey, don't
doesn't-
specify too much here.
it doesn't wear shoes.
All right.
Okay.
One last. What's it called? I keep wanting to say the word sourdough. What?
right.
Crunch. A woman from Seattle. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. I wanted to say one of those things. It's fine.
I'm gonna say that vegan teacher on TikTok.
Oh.
I don't know him.
Which vegan teacher?
That vegan teacher.
What is? So yeah, now we're going the opposite way with Crunchy.
She was just the only person I could think of that is famously. I think that aligns with Crunchy.
Okay.
Great.
It's impromptu.
I'm gonna say now Jake really embellished his.
Because I said packing peanuts. That's what you were gonna say.
Let's see. I'll say people who drink kombucha.
Okay.
People who drink kombucha. I don't think
Because it's not just booch. You're doing a lot of other things.
generally
Slacklining.
You would think. Well,
Is this the s'mores of just psychos? That stuff tastes disgusting.
no, it doesn't, Timon.
Yes, it does.
What kind have you tried?
I don't know. Just I've tried it.
Natural
It's gross.
booch.
You would like it.
I think it was
guarantee
homemade. I think maybe. Someone.
homemade's a little bit of a risk.
Okay.
I guarantee you, I could get some that you would love. It tastes like,
Really?
dude. Yeah.
So there's that much of a variety that it can taste nasty, and then there's also like a kind I would like.
What do you
That's a
think
good
about? What do you
point.
think about iced tea?
Okay if it's like
Sweet.
sweet but not too sweet, but like pretty darn sweet.
Ever had like raspberry iced tea?
I don't like
I don't
flavored
know.
iced tea.
Jake, I'm not talking.
Okay, great. I thought it was helping your point.
I
Will shut it.
Because kombucha.
I don't think I've had raspberry iced tea.
I mean, if you really want to boil it down, is similar to tea. Like, but there's flavors of all these. Like kombucha by itself is kind of like tea flavory.
Okay.
But then you can add blueberry kombucha, or you can get peach kombucha, or you can get all these different flavors, and all of a sudden it has carbonation and it tastes like soda,
Okay.
and it's awesome.
I think I've had kombucha. If Gabby, if you're listening, is that what I had at your house the
Gabs.
And I will say, Catherine makes it at home now, so she's definitely on the crunchy list, I guess, to an extent. But I will say that if you buy it from the store, it's normally more flavorful
one time? Okay.
and nice. Just trust me. I'll buy some sometime.
Okay. Sounds good.
I was trying to save myself some time there to think about something else, but
Were you able to think while conveying a point?
yeah. I'm gonna go carrots. How's it feel, Seattle?
That was my last pick, and I felt
Carrots.
so good about it.
Yeah, I love
I should have
carrots.
done Seattle
They're-
Woman last.
Not only are they wonderful, I think they're maybe the best vegetable out there as far as raw. They're also very satisfyingly crunchy.
Yeah.
Back to the drawing board.
Carrots have a good crunch. I'm gonna say
Have you heard the fact about? Sorry, your fingers have the same,
Yeah.
like your bones. In
I've
your,
heard you could bite through your pinky finger
but
just
your,
like a
your
carrot.
brain won't let you, or something
Yeah.
like that, or like whatever. I don't buy it,
Yikes.
but still crazy to think about.
Yeah, your pinky is like a baby carrot, like amount of like strength to bite through.
Yeah, apparently.
It
'Cause
feels
we
like
do have a lot of pressure in our bite. Isn't it like
yeah, we're strong.
200 pounds? I don't know. I
But
don't know.
also, a bone should be stronger than a carrot. It should be. But I guess it's not.
I don't know.
Not the pinky bone.
According to somebody, scientists have never been wrong. So, go ahead, time.
I'm gonna go eggshells. I said that weird.
What?
Eggshells.
You've been hanging out with old Dad in Louisiana too much.
My last pick.
You know what? I'm gonna go eggshells.
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 Eggshells
Nailed
are crunchy.
Yes,
Very good.
I would have to agree.
Okay. Everyone love the best part about
Carrots.
the egg, the shell, dude.
Oh, I love this show.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not winning this thing anyway. I'm gonna go candy at when you're watching from the top.
Yeah.
The candy in a movie theater. I'm talking Bunch of Crunch.
Oh, you love Bunch of Crunch.
I only eat it in the movie theater.
I've never heard of that.
Habit stacking. Atomic habit stacking.
I love it.
When you want to see a movie, take in your Bunch of Cruncha. Crunch, yeah.
Do you buy it there or do you sneak it in?
Buy it there.
Okay.
You know, we live in a nation of laws. if we sneak in our candy, what separates us from the apes?
Is that one of the ones you did for your s'mores on candy one time?
Could have been. If so, I probably didn't win that one either.
I think I remember you talking about Bunch of Crunch at some point.
I love Bunch of Crunch in the movies.
This is good s'mores of crunchy. Just crunchy, not crunchy things. Just crunchy. Jake said Nature Valley granola bars, packing peanuts, woman from Seattle, bunch of crunch.
Good list.
Timon, chips, packable snow, that vegan teacher, social media.
Someone will
person.
maybe have heard of her.
Eggshells. Brad said peanut butter, crunchy leaves. Maybe I should take out crunchy leaves. That's like leading the witness. Peanut butter, leaves, people who drink kombucha, carrots.
Crunchy carrots.
So anything else crunchy? Just, yeah.
Pinky.
People who don't wear shoes.
Yeah. Natural deodorant.
Natural deodorant.
People who use it.
I use it.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you stink?
Aluminum. No.
Yeah, no aluminum is good.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe what's natural deodorant versus?
I don't know. Like if you're ever around someone and they smell really bad, it's because they're using like organic natural deodorant.
Will you tell me if I smell bad?
I haven't noticed anything.
I'm asking you in the future though.
From this point forward, I will let you
Please. I think that's one of those things that's a tough friend thing to do, but it's like,
Yeah.
hey, I'd rather know than
know. Hey,
you think it and not say
you
it.
got a little bug. Hey, you smell bad.
Hey, you
Your
smell
teeth.
bad. But choose when you tell me. Like, don't choose in the middle of the day when it's like I can't do anything about it.
Yeah. No, I'll think through it.
Okay.
I'm sure you're fine.
Okay. Other
That's it.
crunchy things.
No honorable mentions. Just
Chips is good, dude.
chips is good.
I really like.
Leaves is good.
Just like twigs, same line of leaves.
Twigs
like
is
walking in the
good.
forest.
I'm trying to think of like
twigs.
food that I love specifically
Celery.
for the crunch. Celery's.
Celery.
But like, what about Cheetos? Like the regular Cheetos.
That's a packing peanut.
No, that's the Cheetos Puffs.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Think about how crunchy those are.
But the regular Cheetos are even crunchier.
Also crunchy.
Anyway, crunchy M&Ms. Is that what they were called?
Animal cracker. Yeah, I like crunchy M&Ms.
Yeah. Anyway, that's been Shmores. Brought to you by Good Ranchers.
Yes.
Mount Rushmore is what we call Shmores. Mount Rushmore in America.
Yep.
Good Ranchers is from America as well.
And what they're going to serve you is not going to be too crunchy. If you get something from them and it is crunchy, you've done something wrong. You got to cook it longer.
You gotta
But they were
get
still
the bones out.
running their presidential promo, which means if you use our promo code GRKC, you're going to get free express shipping, $25 off your first box of anyone you subscribe to, and you're going to get a free add-on for the next 4 years. So it's a good one to take advantage of. And that free add-on can be, it could be steak, it could be chicken, wild-caught salmon, bacon, there's a handful of different options there. So take advantage. Get some amazing American meat delivered right to your door. You're going to eat it anyway. And support this company that's supporting Americans, local farmers, local ranchers, and enjoy just high quality meat that has no added antibiotics, no hormones, nothing bad for you. It's all good, delivered right to your door, and a free add-on.
You'll taste the difference. I'll
Yeah.
just say that. I
great
promise you will taste the difference. It is truly like wonderfully amazing. So GoodRanchers.com, GRKC is our promo code. You guys know it. You guys love them. Keep supporting them, and they'll keep supporting us. So we really appreciate it. Once again, GoodRanchers.com, American meat delivered.
Thank you.
Thank you. I kind of found myself doing that the other day. And maybe not exactly thank you, but like kind of
I
a
don't
little.
think mine's that bad.
That makes it sound like you're like, yeah, can't speak very well.
Yeah, but it's like, all right, here's your credit card and box combo. Here you go. Have a good day. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Just a little harder of
Thank
a
you.
K.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Something I've been doing recently you're going to think I'm such a dingus for doing this, in the drive-through lane at McDonald's specifically. That's where I go. I get Diet Dr. Pepper, decent amount there, and use Apple Pay all the time for it. And I also use CarPlay in my phone. And so every time I unplug, the CarPlay goes away. Kind of annoying, the podcast I'm listening to goes away or whatever. And so I've been starting to use Apple Pay while still trying to be plugged into my phone. And
A little bit further.
yeah, sometimes I'll get pretty close to the window,
You're, like, reeling
and I'll
them
just
in.
hold it there, and just every once in a while they'll like come to me, or every once in a while I've learned that Apple Pay's got a decent range on it. You don't have to be right next to
You
it.
make them go 90.
You don't have to literally tap it. You can be in the vicinity, and so it's just like, I mean, imagine.
I've got the reader.
Yeah.
All right, that is 1263.
Okay. And it's this close. Yeah, and right. That's good enough right there for it. And I'll sometimes like kind of mime it a little bit, like, oh, okay.
You like exaggerate what difficult
Yeah,
this
yeah.
for you. You're like the beginning part of an infomercial. Are you struggling with too many chords? Whoa.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, 'cause I'm close. I'm right there, and their thing, they can reach it as far as they need to.
They're thank you.
Thank you. And so, yeah, I bet I'm about 90% right now, though. Every once in a while, I'll chicken out and I'll be like, okay, sorry.
Oh,
yeah.
my bad. Oh my gosh, I'm still plugged in. Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you. Speaking of Apple Pay, one thing I've been enjoying is I've got a tenant down in Olathe who pays me via Apple Cash. You ever seen this? I had never had. He's like, is Apple Cash okay? Yeah, over text.
Yeah.
I said yes without even knowing what it was. I was like, yeah, that's great. And then it just comes through to your phone. It's just like I have money. And so now I pay for everything with Apple Cash using his rent money. So it's like nothing costs money anymore.
It's like free.
Yeah. It's free money. Yeah, everything's free.
That's great.
If it takes Apple Pay, it's free for me.
I love that.
It's awesome.
That is great. Yeah, I've only had it. One of my buddies who like worked for Apple like sends it. It's like, it's one of those things where it's like you're trying to prove a point at this point. Like,
Tech bro.
yeah, I use Apple Pay.
Yeah, you love Vest.
Like, get out of here, man. Yeah. Shout out Christian. I think he sent me $150 one time. And there was one time where like I never used it because it's always just defaults to my credit card. And there was one time where my credit card wasn't working or something. I was like, oh snap, I have $150 here I could use, I think. And it worked just fine. So
Great.
interesting.
I've been loving the Apple Watch quick double tap, hold it up, just like a super quick. I don't have to take out my phone or wallet.
Whoa. New hack just dropped.
You can Apple Pay on the watch?
Yeah.
Oh, double tap the big button.
No, the smaller one.
It's
You might have to set it up.
might have to set it up, folks.
Yeah, double press.
It's not working.
That's okay. You'll get there.
I'll figure it out.
We will figure it out.
We're triplets. We will figure it out. We got something to brainstorm. This is one of those things. Hey, it's kind of fun to do it on the podcast. Why not? Next year, next summer, next spring, whatever. Ghostrunners, Getaway is what I want to talk about. So my dad and a little lady by the name of Tammy, I forget her last name. Her daughter goes to SBU. I think she lives in Pennsylvania. She was at the Branson trip.
Oh, they were awesome.
Good hair.
Great hair. Dare I say.
I think Tammy brought up to my dad that she was like, I would go on these Ghostrunners Getaway, like beach trips, if they had a separate house for like 50 and older or something like that. And my dad was like, oh my gosh, that's the greatest idea I've ever heard. So we need to figure out how difficult is this?
Okay.
Is it, I don't know if they have to be right next to each other, but you'd want them to be extremely walkable. Like you can't go more than 3 houses away.
Yes.
Ideally on the beach again. And then what's the age cutoff? Or maybe you just select your house.
Yeah.
We have a lot of options. Like, do you want the chill house or which house do we stay in? I don't know.
Set expectations of like, this is this kind of house. There'll be quiet hours after 9 p.m.
Yeah. We got King of Queens mugs already in the cabinet for you guys.
Right. We have VHS of MASH.
All the coffee is just, I know it's supposed to be Main We put Main Street Roasters in a Folgers bin for you, just so because I assume that's what you drink anyway.
Exactly. Yeah.
The newspaper's out.
The newspaper is out. Yeah. What else? There's no
Serious?
Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You guys won't ask for it anyway. Yeah, you can listen. You can listen to the podcast on. We're going to do an FM transmitter, so you can just turn on the radio for that. Just all these old technology things.
And everyone gets binoculars because I think you like those.
And everyone gets slippers, customized slippers for lounging around the house. Now I've had this. Tammy and I talked just briefly about it because I've had the thought of like, I would love to somehow like have a second house, especially if we did it. We've talked about all sorts of different things. One of the things was like, what if we did it for 2 weeks next time or something like that? And I was like, I can't be gone for 2 weeks from my family. Like that's too much for everybody. And so I was like, what if there was another house next door, 2 doors down or whatever that had my family and my parents and Jake's parents and Rachel's, almost like a family house. And it is a fun idea. So I think let's gauge interest in this. I think that's the main thing is like, are there enough people out there that would be excited about this? But then there's also like, no, you guys can all come and hang out on the beach with us, or, it's all inclusive, if you will.
Yeah. Like you're invited when we do the Sunset Dolphin Cruise, everyone coming.
Comes. Yeah. Everyone has our meals together.
Yes.
But you're not probably going to likely, I don't know, whatever, play bank with us, or you can do whatever you want with us. But
you can just go back to your house and there's probably someone there who just wants to chit chat.
Yeah. Just quietly.
Yeah.
No, there will be no Bluetooth speakers ever.
No.
Nope.
And we have a no Jensen rule. Jensen's not allowed over there.
Just would just talk your ear off, not let you go. To
Yeah,
sleep.
I don't know why exactly. It just feels like he's not allowed over there. Too young, too cool.
He's too trendy. Yeah.
Tempting.
He's like, what are you wearing there? You know, like, I don't understand your shirt. You know.
So it's a Jensen-free zone.
Yeah, that's a good word too. Okay. Man, yeah, I like it. And then I can hear some ghosties being like, I'm 25, but that house sounds pretty good.
That's my vibe. Yeah. No Bluetooth speakers. I hate those things.
I did love the moms that came on the trip this year. It was so fun.
Yeah.
Debbie and Odette.
Yeah.
But I bet they would also be like, yeah, that other house sounds pretty nice.
Yeah, that sounds even better.
And we could even shuttle him over if we needed to.
Golf cart.
Golf cart him over.
Yeah, golf cart's a must.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
So maybe we put a poll out, or I don't know, just let's use the Facebook page some way or another to kind of get this conversation going.
I was going to say maybe not Facebook. And then I thought, actually, for 50 and up, definitely Facebook.
Another thing, too, because I know you guys want summer. Summer's easier for people who are teachers or have kids, and which is a lot of our audience. But Brad has told me, and maybe told you guys, but like almost everything is twice as expensive
Yeah.
in the summer. So it just, everybody's costs go up, which is not as fun. So that's why we've done April, May.
It's tricky. It's really tricky. So, but continuing to think about it, and we don't have any definitive plans yet. So I love the idea. Yeah, somehow let's gauge some interest and gauge some, I don't know, metrics.
Even location, because the house from last year, Gulf Shores, we loved it, but it's already fully booked.
Yeah.
I mean, like
as of
all
right now.
next year. So that's not really an option.
There are some other Gulf Shores ones potentially available, but
I think even the city is somewhat up for grabs. I mean, Gulf Shores, like the airport situation wasn't ideal. You know, maybe there's a beach that's even better.
I know. I would love suggestions on that, because I think in some ways, I'm sure that the closer to the airport, the more convenient, the more expensive everything is around it.
Yeah, it's true.
But you know, where's the give and take there? So always happy to get advice from other people. We're not acting like we know what we're doing completely with any of this stuff. So I love it, dude.
Let us know.
Senior house, seniors and freshmen,
Yeah.
you know? So
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Just want to get that going. Shout out Tammy.
Shout out Tam. She was, like I said, so wonderful. Okay, Timon, a couple weeks ago, who knows? It might have been 3 months ago.
Yesterday.
You said something, if you're not, I think it was Quiplash, right? If you're not playing Quiplash, then what are you doing?
Yep.
And I said, we need to have a segment where it's, if you're not blank, then what are you doing? So we all did a little brainstorm, and we have some answers here. So let's do, if you're not blank, then what are you doing?
Timon, can you play the sound effect for when we start this segment? What are you doing?
Go ahead.
If you're not blank, then what are you doing? Nice.
Thanks.
Okay.
If you're not using...
Get ready to do it after he does it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, I know. That's how we rehearsed.
Oh, okay.
There's definitely not a goat in here. If you're not using soft toilet paper, what are you doing? Life's too short to take a shortcut on butt wipes.
Did not think you were going to go shortcut. Life's too short to take a shortcut with some hard paper. I was like, whoa, dude.
I look around at people and I see a lot of shortcutting people.
Dude, last episode you were like, I had a healthy day. And I was like, golly, it is damp in here, dude.
I don't even notice. Yeah, it just feels like there's certain things you go name brand on. There's certain things you can cut a corner on. I'm not saying it has to be Charmin. We're not sponsored by anybody. But get your hiney some softness.
Yes.
Get it something soft. Get it something just, there's a difference. It shouldn't feel like you're in a public restroom when you're in your home.
Amen.
Don't
brother.
get Scott toilet paper.
There are places to skimp. But don't skimp on paper.
Places you can skimp. Water. Use the sink. Who cares?
You can also skimp rocks on water.
Skimp. Extemporaneous.
I bet there's people in Arkansas right now who's like, that's how I say it. Because they are the same people who say, oh yeah, you chunk something across the room.
What?
I say, no, you chuck something across the room.
100%. That's a Southern thing, I think.
It's like Oklahoma, Arkansas, Texas. They say you chunk it across the room.
Catherine's a chunker. I'm
She
like,
would probably skimp a rock.
no, you chuck it.
She just add an extra consonant in there.
You don't chunk anything.
Also, the girl who started To Be Organized last week, she was like, yeah, I have a flaw. The other girls were calling her out. She calls it like, oh yeah, I'm going to be cleaning out your closet.
No.
I'm like, well, you got to figure that out.
That's just wrong. That's not even like up for
Regionally.
debate.
Yeah.
Closet?
Your closet's not too messy.
I'm
Like,
sorry,
what?
mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I didn't quite catch it. She was like, okay, I think we'll start in Rachel's closet. And then like the other girls start giggling. And I was like, did I do something? What are they laughing at? They're like, oh, we just always make fun of Chrissy because she says closet.
Closet.
Like, wow, yeah, figure that out.
Oh, Rachel's got her wedding dress in here. Oh, is it eggshell or cream? That one's for you, Timon.
Oh, I like how it's color coded. That's nice.
Coordinated.
Then again, Jake, don't you say because? I feel
With
like
a P?
Oh,
Because?
I feel like you totally do.
Oh, no one's ever said this to me before.
I haven't noticed that. I'm sure
Maybe
he does.
not. If anyone has ever heard that.
Well, I did it because.
Because
I did it because.
Maybe not. Maybe it's just sometimes.
Maybe this is someone else.
Jake, say because.
Because how
No, I
come?
don't hear it, Timon. I don't hear it. I don't know.
Have you guys noticed Trey say literally instead
Oh,
of
yeah.
literally? That's a flaw. That's
Literally.
a speech impediment.
I noticed on
Literally.
someone's like roasting you guys, and they said that he doesn't pronounce ing.
Oh,
And-
that's just how everyone
was-
talks.
But it wasn't like saying like reading or whatever. He says reading. He doesn't say the reading.
E-E-N, kind of?
He says "een" instead of "ing." I think that's what he was mentioning.
Reading.
Which I've noticed. It's like
Reading.
I mean, just a lot of people do that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, except I was just leaving off the G. I was like,
Yelling.
oh, that's how 100% of people I grew up with talk.
Exact. Me too.
You're stinking. You're freaking. You're
What are you doing?
singing karaoke. You don't say singing,
I'm singing.
karaoke.
I'm singing.
You feeling okay? Yeah, you feeling okay? You
What are you doing?
you walking?
Dude, if you yeah. What are you doing? Gross.
Weirdo.
Yeah.
Hello. What are you doing?
How are you doing?
Please leave me alone.
Stop. Yeah, I was doing better before I heard that G.
Yeah. Go back
Anyway.
in the closet.
Because
Because
lately
fun.
I've been sending a lot of voice memos that act as like voiceovers for like different content we're doing. Like, oh, I'm away from time and we need a voiceover. Been really careful of the plosive sounds. I do this.
Get your own little pop filter.
This week I teamed up with that pickleball guy. It makes a massive difference.
It's pretty smart.
Everyone out there, I want you to stop what you're doing and I want you to put your hand in front of your mouth. I want you to just exaggerate the puh sound. Probably hear it even with this microphone a little bit. But then you put your shirt or any type of fabric in front of that and go, it blocks all of it. It's magical.
And it works. And
It works so good.
The voice is still going through there.
Yeah, the audio waves get through, but the breath, the wind does not.
That's smart.
It's fun.
Good job, Jake.
Stinking.
Did you just come up with that?
I did not.
You heard.
Well, I was there.
Is that not your next pick? If you're not,
If you're not using a pop filter, remember, I mean, for 2 years we used the microphones with the pop filter.
I'm sorry, not the pop filter. Using your. I know the pop filters. Right
The shirt, I did come up with that.
Yeah.
I was like, what do I have on me? I like test that with my hands a little bit. I was like, and I could still, it gets through my fingers.
Yeah.
Shocker.
I mean, isn't that what this thing is basically for? Is to,
Yeah.
like, it's a
yeah,
pop
I
filter.
feel like the actual microphone's like maybe here. It's kind of like
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't want to
I
take
made
it
that
off.
up.
I like it.
No, it's right here.
So we've only got through
Run
one.
in,
Is that,
run in, and sorry. Yeah.
is that just soft toilet paper?
Yeah. Hey.
Yep.
If you're not utilizing public trash cans, then what are you doing? What? Thank you.
Just like, oh, getting rid of stuff in your car.
I-
Very good. That's very good.
Okay.
I gave Catherine a hard time the other day because her van was a little messy, and she's like, "Oh, really? We want to talk about that? Like, you tell me your truck doesn't have a bunch of trash in it?" I'll go, "Let's go to my truck right now," and we did, and I was proven 100% right because every time I get out of my car, I look around, I grab whatever trash is there, and I throw it away.
Yeah,
because
that's-
there's always a trash.
That's a
can
very
outside.
good habit, and that I don't have as much as I wish I did. Just
This
like a
is-
quick, just filling up a gas. There's always this trash can right there.
Always.
Gas has got great
There's
throwaway
There's
spot.
always a public trash can, guys.
Yeah.
That church, we don't have one outside. Sam Severs, I know you're a listener.
Figure
Get
it
a
out.
public trash can out there. What is my tithe money going towards? Anyway,
Chipotle, big old trash cans. I like to take advantage when I'm going into a Chipotle.
yeah, absolutely.
Also, recently, because of the new driveway, I had to move the Bondi truck back a little bit. Now this blocks access to the side of my house. Don't worry, I'm getting somewhere. I've put the trash bins just basically in front of my house. I don't have an HOA. Who cares? Now my car is parked next to the trash bin. No excuse now. Every time you get out of the car, you should be throwing things away.
Yes,
It's nice.
dude. Yeah,
That's it.
that's it. That's my
That's my stinking update.
time. And if someone got in your car right now, how scale of 1 to 10, what would the messy scale be?
Probably like a 4 or 5.
That's not bad.
Okay, yeah. I'm at probably 5
What
or
about your
6 right now.
closet?
I don't know. I don't. Actually, closet is probably an 8. It's like
Yeah.
What about bedroom?
just because the only like my clothes that I wear are just like in drawers, but then the closet is just all like anything like nice hanging up, but then there's just shoes littering the floor. Because my brother like
litters.
buys and sells shoes,
Sneakerhead.
and so like it's that plus just like random shoes we don't wear, and they're just not lined up.
How about your bathroom?
How about your bathroom?
No. What about you? Are you been keeping it clean these days?
Yes. Room, kitchen, everything. Yeah, really got to keep it how it is, which is nice.
What about your car?
Car, it's in the middle.
Okay. Utilize those public trash cans, brother.
All right, thank you, brother.
I believe in you.
Timon, your turn.
I'm gonna say if you're not, hold on.
Whoa,
That's
what
the
the
wrong
heck? It's at
sound
the
effect.
end anyway.
But there's something before, right? Where you like say, hold on, what was it?
Oh, this is good. Let's see what he's gonna do here.
No, what did you do at the beginning? There was 2 involved. I'm just gonna use one after I say it.
I don't know what he's talking about.
It's fine.
It's just like when you first introduced the segment, you said something to start it off, and we used a sound effect. Then you said your thing, and then we use it again.
I will wait.
Consistency
I
is
will
key.
wait and see what you do, and maybe that'll jog.
No,
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna go how I did it for Brad. This is anyway.
Well, I
it's
don't
not
know.
even a good. This isn't even a good one to say.
I think you're wrong.
I let him go. Just let him go.
I know there were 2 involved at the beginning.
All right,
there
go
were.
ahead.
I can't wait for you to listen
Find
back to
it.
it.
I'm just gonna say,
Let's.
uh,
Nah, that guy.
if you're not on Letterboxd, what are you doing? I'm on a huge.
Records. Thank you.
I'm on a big Letterboxd kick, and I just like, even if you watch maybe a movie a month.
Explain what it is.
Sorry, it's an app/website where you just like keep track and log any movies you watch, and you can rate them, you can review them. But I think it's just like, even if you aren't like a big movie person, but you're just like, I don't know, just like even if you watch a movie a month, just like log it and review it. And if you're my friend, I just love to see that. It's just so fun to see like
Really?
someone I know kind of be a movie critic for like a little bit, or just
I
like
see, yeah.
I love to see what movie someone watched. It's just fun.
Yeah. It sounds like Goodreads, but for movies.
Sure.
Rachel and the girls like Goodreads.
One of my buddies, shout out Cookie, Kyle Cook. He got really into movies this summer, did a bunch of reviews. He randomly said the movie Palm Springs was really good. And I was like, really good? Really? Anyway, I've seen it before and I was like, I don't remember wanting to watch it again. But, and then he was like, yeah, here's my review about why I think it's so good. And I read it and I said, Cookie, be honest with me. Did you write this or did ChatGPT write this? And he was offended by that. He's like, I wrote it. He's like, I was an English major before I eventually became a education major. And I was like, I don't know if it's a slam to think that ChatGPT wrote it necessarily. I don't know. He was offended by it. Do you think it's offensive to say, did ChatGPT write this for you?
Yeah, if you're an English major, I think that's offensive to someone. Wow, do you use artificial help to do this? No, I went to school to do this.
It was, I don't know. It was,
I think. Are you just saying
But
it's well written?
it's well
With, like,
written to the
proper
point where it's
grammar?
like,
It
hey,
sounds professional.
we text a lot and you have, you misspell stuff sometimes.
Yeah, usually I feel like you could tell it's ChatGPT written if there's like a lot of adjectives, if it feels like you're trying to get to a word count. So
Yeah.
maybe he just had a lot of adjectives.
Anyway, I was like, I wasn't trying to be offensive. I was just more like, wow, this is,
Well done.
and it doesn't necessarily even sound like you, like maybe that is, I don't know, whatever. But
Also, Palm Springs, 3.8 out of 5 on Letterboxd average. Pretty good.
pretty good.
Pretty
Okay.
good. It's like an 8 out of 10.
Stinking good.
Shout out Cookie.
Who is it? Back to me? Back to you?
You.
If you're not if you're not, how should I word this? If your part-time job isn't just waiting for the Chiefs to go down in a football game and then betting on them to win, then what are you doing? As Rachel and I were watching this and the Chiefs go down 10, you throw a little on the money line and the Chiefs win like they always do. And I told Rachel, I said, this could legitimately be someone's part-time job. Just do this every game. I mean, the Super Bowl was every playoff game. I mean, just wait for them to go down. Mm-hmm. Teams have scored an opening drive touchdown on the Chiefs every single game this year. They've been losing in every game. They come back and win.
Yeah, I was going to say, how many games did I lost though? Yeah.
I mean, you could legitimately, obviously they're going to lose at some point this season. It might have already happened, this past Sunday. Who knows? But the wins are going to outweigh the losses, and you just do that every single week. Just Yeah, some weeks you're going to lose $5,000, but some weeks you're going to make $12,000.
Well, you're really going after it. Yeah.
I'm not. I'm betting $10 at a time. But if you wanted a job, that's all you could do.
Yeah, 100%.
Just do that.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it with Mahomes comes back all the time, so it's like just rely on that happening more often than not, and make it rain.
Yeah, Mahomes being down 10, he has a better winning percentage than several Hall of Fame quarterbacks do in their entire career. So
That's
bet on
amazing.
Mahomes.
It is. Hey, Timon, if you're not watching NFL Red Zone, what are you doing?
Back-to-back football.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I'll go on top of it. Once you ever experience NFL Red Zone, which covers every game essentially and just goes back and forth with the best parts of them live, it is so hard to just watch one game with commercials. There's no commercial on Red Zone.
Yeah.
It's amazing to like listen to this guy, Scott Hansen, try to cover all the games well. It's unbelievable. You know so much more about what's going on every single Sunday. It almost makes me sad when the Chiefs play at the beginning of the day
noon,
because then you don't get to watch the good Red Zone. But it is one of those things where once you experience it, you don't go back.
Yep.
So if you're not watching NFL Red Zone, what are you doing?
If you like football at all, get Red Zone.
Yes. And I think you can add it onto your YouTube TV for like $10 a month.
No brainer.
Time?
I feel like mine are all annoyingly movie related, but I'm just gonna go for it because it's all I could think
I
of.
get really annoyed at this. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. If you're-
What is it? What kind of related?
movie.
All right.
I'm gonna say if you're not listening to "Here I Am" from the Spirit movie, what are you doing? By Bryan Adams or something.
I tried so hard. Oh,
So annoyed.
golly.
My family
Bryan
just
Adams or
watched the
something.
Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron or whatever, that like older DreamWorks animated
Yeah.
movie, and the songs are really good. So I thought of that.
It's awesome, man.
If you're not figuring out a way to install, configure, remote start in your car this winter, then what are you doing?
Oh,
Thank you.
that side.
I don't know the exact ways how to do it, but I know even if you don't have a nice car, even if you don't have a new car, there are ways to like aftermarket install yourself a remote start, and it'll change your life once you get in there and it's already warm for you in the middle of winter.
It's 100% true. Yeah.
Figure it out.
Better remote start in the winter or the summer?
Winter's better. Summer's nice still,
Yeah.
but some people like a hot car. No one likes a cold car.
Rachel likes the hot car.
Rachel likes a hot car.
That's a good word. And it's like you need to start it for the good of your car as well.
Win, win, win.
Yeah. Get that baby warmed up. What does that do? Does it mess with the Tesla at all? Like, does it have to heat up at all?
It's just like better, probably the same sense that gas cars, it's like better to get them warmed up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just the same. It's like, hey, it's not ideal for like a engine at 20 degrees to all of a sudden be asked to like propel a car. So if you can warm it up and start getting it moving a little bit, it's supposed to be better for the long-term health of your battery.
Good.
In your engine.
All right, Timon, it's October. It's beautiful weather outside.
Yeah.
Not too hot, not too cold. If you're not driving with the windows down, then what are you doing?
Yeah, I thought of this the other day. I was like, this is good weather right now. Brad's probably going heat on the feet right now, windows down.
Not even heat on the feet yet. I'm just
windows down.
It's been it's been a mild 75, 77 degrees. Just great time to just drive with the windows down. You feel like you're more involved in your community when those windows are down. You know? Like you feel like you're one,
There's Brad, public servant, just with the windows down.
I just feel like I'm more likely to like, I don't know, like interact, not even mainly non-verbally, but like somebody's crossing the crosswalk. If your window's down, you're more likely to be like, how you doing?
Hey, go ahead there, miss.
You got your hands full. Come on around. Yeah. So
That's a good one. I should do it more.
There was one night this past week, we had sand volleyball, and it was like 60 degrees. So I was like, oh, great, t-shirt, shorts. It was a cold 60. I don't know what was going on. We also had quite the crew come. Celia came, hoodie, pants, and blanket. Hannah Warner shows up, Daniel Ming, Sarah Ming, and Hannah Rowe. All there.
nice.
Quite the crew.
Yeah.
But also freezing cold. I played with socks on.
You played sand volleyball with socks on?
Yeah, sand was cold. Took them off after one game. They got a little heavy. You know, they start to get sand on them, and then you're just dragging weight, you know?
Oh, that's amazing to think about. Did anybody else? Were you the only one?
No, I think Rachel and someone
a
else
thing?
did too.
Okay.
Yeah. She's got to.
In my head, that is so funny.
You lose so much heat out of the feet.
100%.
Sand's cold.
Heat on the feet.
Yep.
That's really funny. Okay. Timon.
Timo?
This one's gonna be a little bit different of a sentence structure.
Oh god.
If
thought the movie thing was
if
bad.
you are listening to music at just like a very low volume, what are you doing?
It's about the arts again.
Yeah. Here he goes, Mr. Artsy.
My take, and this might just be a teenage thing, but I just don't understand people that drive and just like have the music just like where you can just kind of hear it.
Like they're by themselves and doing that? Or you mean
Sure,
with people?
or just in general. Like, I mean, I'd say by themselves it's more weird, but just like even with people, I guess it depends on your comfort level or like how much you want to like really have like a good conversation. But it's like just turn up the music a little bit so you can actually hear the like chords a little bit. Instead of just the S's, you kind of just hear like the snare drum and like the.
Yeah, you just hear like what part of the drum they're hitting. Like,
Yeah.
this could be any song. If you're by yourself, yeah, that's weird to listen to the music still, but very quietly. But if you're with other people, I think you got to turn it down a little bit. Like
I
if you ever
agree.
rode with Isaac, his music's too loud, and then you're trying to talk to him. You're like, are you going to turn this down or should I turn this down?
That's exactly the person I was thinking of, and it drives me crazy.
It makes me think he might have a hearing problem. Like he must not hear it the same way I do.
I have wondered if I have a bit of a hearing thing where I like am going a little deaf. Maybe it's because I do listen to music pretty loud.
Ipso
But, like,
facto.
We were having like a movie night with my friends at one
Hey, here he
point.
goes with the movies again.
And like,
Letterbox.
no, like it just felt, it felt so quiet to me.
Yeah.
But it was like, I was like, can we turn it up a little bit? They're like, well, we blast, we don't blast it. I'm like,
Movies are different. I think.
what? You got to get everything.
Yeah.
Movies,
You gotta get
movies you're
everything.
watching the movie. You're,
There's
Music,
no
I'm
talk.
listening to music. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you can multitask while listening to music. You're not meant to
Sure.
multitask and listen to or watch a movie.
Sure. Yeah.
You know,
good
like
point, good point.
Like
Yeah.
I don't love, unless I really want to hear the announcers. Obviously, I don't love when we watch sports super loud. You know what I mean? Like I don't.
Yeah, it
I don't
depends the
mind.
vibe.
You know, I don't mind hearing.
I think sports is well designed to be kind of quiet. Like I feel like everything's really compressed where it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel like I've noticed that.
Like sometimes, like turn it up. I want to hear what they're talking about here, but like I also want to talk to Jake about what I'm seeing on here,
Yeah.
and you can't do. But yeah, I am absolutely one of your psychopath people, Timon, because I often will drive just completely silent. If not silent, then sometimes if I'm in the right mood, if the windows are down,
Yeah.
sure, we'll
Public
crank it
servant.
up. But it's less and less. And I used to be like, I was so proud of my car back in the day, had a great like Bose sound system.
Yeah.
Awesome sound. And so like I would crank that thing. And now I'm like, this is nice every once in a while, but like, I don't know. There's certain times where it's like I'm listening to the music, and there's other times where it's like music is on right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm with you, Timon. If I'm going to listen to music, I'm going to make it where I can hear it, or I'm just not going to listen at all.
Yeah.
Gotta hear it. Gotta
Bring
hear
it
it.
in here.
I'm going to go ahead and say this is not even funny. This is self-help. If you're not exercising at least once a week, then what are you doing?
How hard is it?
Figure it out. Not you, Timon. Just the people not exercising at least once a week. Go on a walk. Baby steps.
Yeah.
No matter the temperature. There is a time in the week where you can get bundled up or cooled off enough. You can go on a walk.
Sure.
It's so helpful.
No such thing as bad weather.
Go exercise. Do something. Do some push-ups in your house. It's room temperature there.
You would think.
Exercise once a week.
Have a room.
You'll live longer, depending on your genetics. It's mainly that.
Surely it's not a bad thing to exercise.
I don't think
once
it's a bad thing. I'm
Sure.
not even asking you to eat healthier. I'm just saying just exercise once a week. Eat however you want. Baby steps.
Do whatever you want. Yeah. Just exercise.
That's it. Just do it.
Jake, the health coach.
Yep.
All right. Oh, my turn. If you're not coming to Napanee, what are you doing?
I was on top of it.
Yeah, it took you 18 times.
Okay, 18 times.
It took you like what, 18 times? I could do it after 17 max, huh? Yeah, if you're not coming, what are you doing? People out there, I'm just gonna go ahead and motivational speech right now. People out there, every time we do an event, are like, I'm so bummed. I missed this. I have such FOMO for this. Oh, Grande Boo looked like so much fun. Oh, F12. Oh, these beach trips. Oh, Branson. Don't say it again. Go to ghostrunners.live/MSR, buy your ticket. They're cheap ticket, $25, and they get you basically $25 worth of stuff at Main Street Roasters. Like, we're not trying to make money off this. We're just trying to hang out with you. So come to Main Street Roasters, come to Napanee, October 26th.
If you want to see J, if you want to see B, come to Main Street Roasters. But if you want to see T on C, you should also come to Main Street Roasters.
Yeah, ipso facto.
Yep.
So,
Timon, y'all out?
Yeah, I'm done.
Finally, no more fine arts.
if you're not staring at a screen all the time, then what are you doing?
My last one, I don't know what I meant by this. If you're not saying the phrase crazy Scorsese, then what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wrote that down. So just make sure it's in your vernacular. Make sure you buy the shirt.
Go crazy, Scorsese.
And go crazy, Scorsese. When you're about to like really do something artistic but good.
I think keep it open-ended.
Okay, you're about to.
You're about to go crazy, Scorsese.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah. It could be positive. It's a Rendell Weaver.
You could say it after like a first kiss on like a doorbell camera.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, go crazy, Scorsese. That's fun.
Crazy Scorsese. Can't wait to tell the boys about
See
this.
what they mean.
All right, my last one. Hey, Timon, if you're not drinking Cortados, then what are you doing?
Cortados, huh?
Cortados. What do you know about Cortados?
Not much at all.
I'll tell you about the Cortados. Okay, you can get them in the closet. And I really love the taste of espresso. I think it's good. I also like lattes, but so often with lattes, I'm like, this tastes like milk. It doesn't even. I want it to taste like coffee. Lattes is espresso, maybe like 20%. I don't know the exact ratios. 20% espresso, 80% milk, something like that. Maybe 30-70, whatever. Cortados are 50-50. 50-50. 50-50. So it has some milk to kind of cut the strength of it a little bit, not to just be like, well, I'm just drinking straight, strong shot of espresso. But it's also, it tastes like coffee. It's so good. Often I've learned, I've kind of been doing a little Cortado tour around the town. And they will often, you kind of feel like a cool person, like I'm a coffee guy, because they will give you, it comes in like a tiny cup, like half the size of a normal glass. And then they'll give you sparkling water on the side as well. And you're supposed to drink some of the espresso, and then you're supposed to drink some sparkling water to kind of clear your palate a little bit. Kind of fun. And then I learned McLean's. I was at McLean's the other day, and I was like, can I get a Cortado? They're like, yeah, you want everything with it? And I was like, acting like I knew what I was talking about. I was like, yeah, sure.
Did we talk about this in the podcast?
I think I talked about it.
Separately?
Timon?
Can't remember.
Okay. Timon's zoned out half the time.
Letterboxed.
But they gave me Cortado, they gave me sparkling water, and they gave me a little stick of dark chocolate. And I was
A
like,
little stick.
that's fun. Because it's somehow
That's awesome.
because it does, it brings out, I never thought I would be that kind of guy, but it's like, oh, it brings out different flavors in the coffee when you have this dark. It's a fun little thing, little treat for you. So all about the Cortado life right now. I don't want to like overwhelm myself with caffeine. So I don't want to like get like 4 shots of espresso in my latte, but I also don't want too much milk and then I'm just drinking milk. So not drinking Cortado, what are you doing? I can't wait for time to listen back to this and realize he did not do a sound at the beginning.
I can't wait for you guys to listen to it and realize I'm right.
It's just amazing like how much I know you're wrong.
No, but I feel the exact same way.
Wow.
Do you want to do a little wage?
Sure.
Name your claim, baby.
Name your
Go
claim.
crazy,
$5?
Scorsese. Oh, just straight money.
Yeah, why not?
Clean out the other person's closet.
That sounds like work. No, just kidding.
The other
Yeah,
loser.
What wager were you thinking?
Hey, if
Talk to us.
Timon loses, you get to pick out his outfit for the first time that T's on C.
And vice versa, because you think that I'm also right. So you're
Yeah.
part of this.
I'm also with you.
So you had to pick out our outfits for first time you're on C.
Sure.
Great.
Great.
Hope you like to look like Mrs. Nesbit. First time, and Timon's just in drag. Like, okay.
Oh, took it a little far.
Oh, that's a fun, innocent thing because Timon's going to realize he's wrong in 7 seconds when we're done with this podcast.
But the thing is, he can edit it however he wants. It's
Please.
a Pruder
I won't
film.
do that. I won't do that.
We'll know it's ADR if that happens. We got it.
All right, let's wrap this puppy up. Y'all got wins of the week? It is Wednesday.
Wednesday. It's Wednesday on a Wednesday. Let's see.
I do.
Yeah, go ahead.
I forgot that I did this and signed up for it. So it's always pleasant when you like realize you have plans. I signed up for a pickleball tournament this weekend locally here with Isaac. Little tournament prep for Vegas. So we're playing like up a level, really get us right, get his tournament ready. And this whole time was thinking it was, obviously just this weekend. Found out it's tomorrow, which
nice.
feels cool and right. It feels like when I was a senior in high school and I had technically graduated, but we still had baseball games, and I just got to like do nothing all day and just like play baseball on a Thursday.
Okay, because tomorrow, for context, a Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah,
it's like sweet. I wake up and go play pickleball.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to be at work.
Good thing you have a flexible schedule, or else that could have been real bad. If you're like,
yeah, what do other people do? There's 16 teams. This is a massive tournament.
Yeah.
Is everybody taking off work? They all are.
Bold prediction: you guys are going to win this tournament.
That would be crazy. I don't think we will.
I think there's something about like maybe
play up to your competition.
I think you're pretty consistent. I think Isaac's a little streaky, but Isaac, if he's ready for it, he'll go for it.
He can dominate.
Yeah,
it's fun to have him as a partner. Anyway, I'm just excited about that. Just like a Friday morning, just get to play pickleball. And Scott's also playing in the morning, so we'll get to be there with him. His partner TJ signed with Friday. I didn't even know about this. He's like signed as like an athlete, not as like a content creator or anything.
Yeah.
But he's going to use Friday paddles now and pay for his entry fee. Yada yada.
Nice,
kind of fun. Anyway.
That's awesome. My win of the week is just still the Royals. It's just been fun. It's just
baseball.
Yeah, the Royals TV contract right now like makes it almost impossible to watch them during
It's
the
about
year.
to get worse too. Did you see that?
No.
The parent company who owns Bally Sports is dropping like 11 of the 12 teams that they currently broadcast. They're only keeping the Braves. So there's like 11 teams that have to find a new deal or restructure or something before next season.
So maybe then
maybe it'll get better.
Yeah. Anyway, all that to say, I have not watched the Royals. I've been a very below average fan. I know the guys on the team to an extent, but like whatever. And it's been so fun to like root for them. I'm not like into it like I was the first playoff run they had in 2014 and 15, but like I'm trying to do my part as a Kansas City fan here, and it's just been fun to like watch them win. It's like, yeah, we're in the playoffs. Of course we're gonna win.
Playoff baseball is just fun.
It's awesome, and I'm excited for it to come back. Like we're gonna have a game in Kansas City now, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So playing the Bronx Bombers.
Is it possible? I know at one point it was possible that the Chiefs and Royals would both have a home game on the same day in the same parking lot.
I don't think it's so. They both have games. This is Wednesday. This episode's coming out. They had games on Monday night at the same time.
Okay, but just
I think it's in New York though.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah, maybe a different team. Yeah, I knew there was some scenario where it was going to be like, I guess the Royals have to play in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs will play at night, and they'll try to clear out the parking
How
lot.
awesome would that be?
Oh, that'd be so cool.
It'd be crazy.
Yeah.
That'd be a mess. There's no way. Yeah. Because like normally the Chiefs game, like there's so many people that are tailgating and parking that like it bleeds into the Royals parking lot a ton.
Yeah. Because if you don't know that these two teams share a parking lot, they are basically the same stadium.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
But yeah, I think the Royals game's at 6:30 and the Chiefs game's probably at 7 something.
Yeah.
So
that's cool.
Anyway, it's fun. So
Timon, you got to win?
I do. And I feel like a dingus because it's about movies again. But I guess
it's like it's part of your personality or something.
You guys have probably seen on my story I posted about that like DreamWorks like kids movie.
Yes.
And I'm just like,
iRobot?
A win is just like this
What
movie
is it?
called The Wild Robot is just like surprisingly just like super good.
Cool.
And I'm just like, I feel like I've just been telling people like you should go see it. It's
You're a
just like,
raving fan.
Yeah, I am.
My friend TJ said the same thing. He said it was awesome.
Yeah, I saw in his story. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. It's good. You should go watch it and take your kids.
And letterbox it afterwards.
Please do. And follow me.
Wow.
So I can follow you back and we can letterbox together.
That's cool. I hope you get a lot of letterbox followers.
Thanks.
Do they need to know your username or anything?
It's just my name, all lowercase, no spaces.
Question for the Gen Z.
Yes?
There's a D at the end of letterbox, yes?
Yes, letterboxed.
And so do you say that, or do you, when you text somebody like, check out my letterbox, do you put the D at the end, or is that only for if you're going on the website? You
Oh,
have to,
I always use the D. It's just the name of the brand. It could just be me.
sorry, stupid question.
How do you pronounce it? Do you pronounce the D or you just pronounce the X?
Right.
I do. I say letterboxed.
Letterboxed.
I have not heard that until just now.
I
Letterboxed.
went through a similar thing. You said that edit over yesterday. And I was like, what is the proper term? Is it the comment section or the comments section?
Oh, where did I? I'm curious what I wrote.
You said the comments section, plural. And so I looked it up internet was pretty split. It seemed like you could do either one. So I was like, great, just leave it.
Cool. Easy. Yeah, easy either.
The comments section. Yeah, you get it.
Judgment. E or no E. All right, let's do some
comments.
Yeah. I got Brooke Boverhoff.
Oh, yeah, she's coming, right?
Yes, she is, I believe. She's coming to Napanee. If you're not, then what are you doing?
What do you do?
She said we were talking about, turn the AC on versus the heater last week. She said about conserving energy in the home. My grandpa still turns the shower water off while he's in the shower. So he gets wet, turns it off to scrub, then turns it on just to rinse. And that is Gunnar Duckworth in 50 years. Like Gunnar's going to realize like how much money he could save if he just didn't use as much water. And that's unreal. Like, especially because men these days, at least grandpa, I bet that guy takes a 2-minute shower max. If he's doing that, give me a break. Like just keep it on for a little bit.
Yeah.
But so amazing. I think it's because like that, the initial, like when you turn all the water back on is miserable.
Yeah. It's not ready to go.
No, never. And so just an amazing, amazing picture of this man, like getting wet, lathering up, and then like, all right, here we go.
Shut her off.
And then hustling to, get it all off real quick. So
Good
I wonder if
him.
he does, do you think he does shampoo at the same time, or does he do 2 different cycles of on and off?
Probably both at the same time.
You think?
Yeah. Lather both with water off, rinse off with both. You're done.
Maybe that should be part of the bet as well. As time has to do that for a week.
Prove it.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks, Brooke.
Sammy Krieg said, are we really just skipping over the part where Jake described a snake as a scary belt? That's the funniest and most accurate description ever. I hope Hattie memorizes it in her curriculum.
That's the great
Thanks
thing.
for the love.
That's the great thing is that half the time I don't even hear Jake's like small comments.
We miss stuff from each other all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, your dad texted me the other day. Did he tell you about this? Let me see if I can
Yes,
find it.
he was obsessed with some joke you made.
He's like, I can't believe, whatever. Another time where you didn't get credit. And I'm like, I don't even remember saying that.
I know. When he told me what you said, part of me was like, I think I was kind of saying that, but maybe Brad was the one who said the word Jose or something.
Oh,
Either way,
that's right. Yeah.
really tickled him.
Once again, you're not going to get the credit you deserve. You did not make me spit out my coffee, but I did get some up in the nasal cavity trying to hold it in. When you guys were talking about the segregation in the classroom and you said something about Jose loving the new arrangement, might be the best line ever.
He loved it.
So good.
It was interesting seeing all the ghosties who had experience doing this. Like, oh yeah, my school did this. Oh yeah, we did blue eyes versus brown eyes. Like
A version of
very
the same
popular.
thing. Yeah. So fun. So fun. Thanks for all the interaction that you guys do on Facebook, on our
Facebook's poppin'.
comments.
It's fun.
It's so fun, guys. The community is fun because you all make it fun. So, shout out. There was a girl that said hi to me at dinner the other
Oh
night.
yeah.
Did you see what I did, dude?
No, well, I saw the Facebook post and I read it as, hey, Brad and Jake, I was the girl. And so as I'm reading this, I'm like, none of this is sounding familiar. Man, I don't remember this. What place is she even referencing? Oh, man. And I was like,
I
oh, reread
wish-
this. Oh, it was Brad and Catherine. Oh, okay. Thank
Yeah,
goodness.
we were at
I was at the movies
dinner with
Timon.
Johnny and Abby,
Oh, fun.
Yusuf,
Yeah.
and he gets recognized more than I do because he's like
Really?
doing TikTok stuff and people love his video stuff, and so he got recognized right before it. Like, oh, like I love your videos, man. I'm just giving him a hard time. Like, oh man, you're getting recognized all over the place. No, I don't get recognized. Whatever. And then this girl comes up and says something to me, but like, yeah, didn't know exactly. Like she was like almost like didn't have the words or something. She's like, I just love you guys. I love your family so much. Okay, I gotta go or something like that. And she put this really kind thing. Her name's Kelly Dawson, and I responded, Lauren! Exclamation point.
What? It's like you put your pants on backwards again.
Bro, dude, yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, I realized it wasn't a shirt last week. It was my boxers 3 different times.
Which is hilarious that you got the article of clothing on the
Yes.
wrong hemisphere of your body.
I know, I'm an idiot. All right, this is what it all. Lauren, and whatever. I said all these things, and Catherine said later on that day, she's like, "Did you see that girl? That girl. That was so good that she posted that. I'm so glad to hear from her, or whatever." And I was like, "Yeah." I responded, "Did you see that?" And she's like, "Yeah." Did you realize that you called her Lauren? And I was like, "What's her name?" She's like, "Kelly." And I was like, "Okay, well, what's her last name?" She goes, "Dawson." I'm like, not even close. I don't know. I just felt like such an idiot. I don't know how that happened, but
That's hilarious.
I messed it up.
You're on
So,
Facebook. You can clearly see a name in front of it. Hey there, Laura.
I wonder, whatever. I wonder if somebody named Lauren respond. Nope, no one. Lauren even commented on it. So
You get him next time, kid.
Lauren.
Lauren, if it ain't you.
Anyway,
All right. Love you guys. Thanks for all the feedback.
Yes.
Every time. Let us know about next summer, next spring, whatever. Beach vacation. We'd actually love to know your thoughts.
love the feedback always. We love you guys. We'll see you next week.
Yep.
Ghostrunners Podcast.